Kick-ass facts. Pew pew pew! Paper maps still have their place in the world, and map makers have a long tradition of putting copyright traps in their work to prevent stealing. This often takes the form of paper towns or phantom settlements, places that appear on maps but don't actually exist. However, there's at least one case of a paper town becoming real. Agloe, New York was a fictional hamlet when a general store was built in that location. The owner of the general store read the map and said, I guess I'm naming my store Agloe General Store, assuming that was the town's name. It's possible to turn peanut butter into diamonds. Scientist Dan Frost studies the conditions of the Earth's mantle and found ways to mimic them in his lab. High pressures of the mantle can strip oxygen from carbon dioxide and leave behind the carbon to form diamonds. And since peanut butter is rich in carbon, Frost was able to transform this nutty deliciousness into a shiny jewel. A cubic inch of bone, in principle, can bear a load of 19,000 pounds, or roughly the weight of 5 stacked pickup trucks, making it about 4 times as strong as concrete. Our sense of smell is responsible for interpreting about 80% of what we taste. According to the University of Florida Center for Smell and Taste, that means without being able to smell, you cannot tell the difference between an apple, a potato, or an onion. There is a city called what on every continent except Antarctica? A. Alexandria, B. Rome, C. Paris, or D. Athens? The correct answer is B. Rome. A librarian named Aristophanes from the Egyptian city of Alexandria, see how I did that, in the 3rd century BCE attempted to introduce a form of punctuation into a system that not only didn't use punctuation, but also didn't bother to use capital letters or include spaces between words. While Aristophanes' version of punctuation didn't stick around, Christian writers in the 6th century began to punctuate their text, and eventually we ended up with the punctuation system we use today. Look how cute this squirrel is. This is the Malabar giant squirrel. It's from southern India. It's a giant technicolor squirrel weighing about 4 pounds and measuring 3 feet from head to tail. Rainbows were called bows of promise in Victorian English. The tool measured to use your feet at the store is called a Brannock device. It was invented by Charles Brannock and patented in 1926. His Brannock device company has been making them ever since. Ravens know when they're being watched. A 2016 study found that ravens display what's called theory of mind, which is the ability to attribute mental states to others. That means that ravens can tell when someone or something else can see them. They found that ravens acted as if they knew they were being watched when there were open peepholes available for other birds to spy on them. What's a ner? A, the lint that collects in the bottom of your pockets. B, the crust you get in the corner of your eye. C, the word for when you can't think of the word you want. Or D, that feeling you get when you think you're being watched, like a raven. The correct answer is A, pocket lint.